year's challenge was walking all the way from Heading on the Wall, following Hadrian's Wall to Carlisle. It was not easy.
It was tough. It was tough, this one.
It's been alright, a bit of ups and downs.
Tiring. Very tiring.
It took hours and hours.
It's going good, but I thought we were mostly there. Didn't know that we had 8 miles left.
We squelched. In the blink of an eye, our feet sank into the mud and the wet lumpy goo suffocated our feet and it tried to steal our shoes. Unlucky for Jo, she fell in and it was quite comical.
I fell in this massive pile of mud and cow poo, and I really did my hip in. So I was struggling with that a little bit, but I got back up and I carried on.
Today we didn't see any of the wall, but we walked where the wall used to be and we saw the earthworks which were next to the wall. This is day 2. We're walking from Tower Tie to Broccolicha and it's 2.5 miles.
Today was very different from yesterday. It was a lot better, more scenery, and you could see the horizon. It was absolutely beautiful. We actually walked on the wall, and that was absolutely amazing to see. And then we went to the temple. Yeah, we saw that and it was really nice being able to see the past in itself.
After all these years, people are still walking along the walls I paved. There is so little of my work left. Much has disintegrated with the changing times and left nothing but scraps and ruins. There's beauty in it though, and when you're as old as I am, you come to appreciate the fascination with the past. I don't think they truly understand what it took.
During this walk, I didn't think I could actually physically make it. My feet was absolutely aching, but I managed to do it.
How's your feet today?
It's very painful and hard to do right, but got to put through.
Well, it's a bit hilly and muddy and a bit cold, a bit rainy. I was expecting it to be nice and sunny, like nice flat ground, but I never expected like the massive hills and cliffs today, so it was a bit of a surprise.
The time was quick. It was a lot of fun going up and down hills, running and sliding. It was better than yesterday. The view was amazing, seeing all the sheep and everything.
The scenery was mesmerising. I was in awe. I couldn't believe that nature can be so beautiful and how lucky we are to have such an amazing artefact to visit as Hadrian's Wall.
Well, passed through already. I've never had anybody beat me to it before. Dedication is definitely not in short supply here.
I actually managed to climb the mountain and then go down it, and then go up it, and then go down it again. So basically, happy.
I see the hard graft these young people are putting in. They would have made fine soldiers. We didn't have a choice, you see. For us, this was no challenge, it was our life. We walked here from afar. I left my family behind to serve my empire. And it's sad, really. Despite the countless tablets I sent home, I never received one back.
$29,796 steps.
I'm really happy, really proud of myself. Yeah, it was good.
Climbing up the hills was a bit easy, but going down was like hard. It felt like you could just fall and hurt yourself. There was this one hill where it felt like it was a cliff down below. I was really scared, but I made it down fine.
It feels quite exciting to be going across a wall that it was built almost 2,000 years ago. Feels quite strange why they've done it. Don't really understand why.
It was our duty to defend our borders far from home. Some made it back. Unfortunately, I never got the pleasure. I've been here quite some time. It consoles me knowing that my brothers and I are still admired. People take the simplicity of today for granted. If only they could see what we had to do to survive.
So they basically built it to get more wealth for the Roman Empire, to get more money to keep the part in Rome.
In the middle of day 3, Josh turned his ankle and he fell. Amazingly, he walked on with an extremely painful ankle and he completed the day. Personally for me, it felt rewarding to know that I've gone out of my comfort zone and I've spent days away from home, practically in the middle of nowhere, with people I would never think of socialising with.
The walk tougher than what I expected to. Challenged on like the last 2 days because I was tired from the first day and barely get sleep, so. The gentleman was going up and down like mountains and stuff. Yeah, that was really tough because the stairs were steep. It was like really tough, but managed with help from friends and yeah, pulled me through it.
It's actually great being away from home because I'm not sat on my bed on the Xbox 24/7. It gets me out seeing all the nature, all the farm animals. And then I just feel like that I've just met some new people, but I've met some of my old friends from school.
And that you could see yourself doing. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I could spend.
Actually like really difficult to be on my first challenge with a group of new people that I've most of them I've never met, but I'm kind of glad I did it. The challenge was about not just walking across Hadrian's Wall, but to improve your confidence. I'll say I'm like a lot more confident than I was when I first came here.
Just a little thing, but every time we stopped and there was a field of cows, they'd come over and you'd be able to pet them. Pet a few horses, it was great, feeding them, it was amazing.
I found it a lot harder today. It's a lot harder to keep high spirits when it's dull like this, so it's not been the best experience today, but it'll make it all the more worth it when we actually finish, you know, making it more challenging.
When you first start doing the challenges, you don't realise that how big of an impact they can have on your life, and after the challenges you have time to reflect on what's happened, and it is part of who I am now.
That's the one. Big smiles. You guys are doing awesome. Fantastic.